Rhea Ripley takes shot at Dominic Mysterio. WWE fans are still reeling from one of the most shocking betrayals of the year, and now Rhea Ripley has added fuel to the fire with a stinging remark aimed at her former on-screen partner, Dominic Mysterio. Ripley and Dominic have become one of WWE's most intriguing and controversial on-screen couples since aligning in the summer of 2022, after Dominic turned his back on his legendary father, Rey Mysterio, in a jaw-dropping betrayal. He embraced the dark side and joined the Judgment Day. It was a bold move that redefined his character and solidified his place on the main roster. With Ripley by his side as his dominant mommy, the duo quickly became fan favorites and heels alike, captivating audiences with their edgy chemistry and unpredictable antics. For nearly 2 years, Ripley and Dominic were inseparable. Whether it was interfering in matches, cutting promos, or showcasing their twisted loyalty to one another, the duo formed a formidable force within the Judgment Day. Their relationship blurred the lines between storyline and reality, making fans even more invested in their journey together. But that partnership came crashing down in the most unexpected and dramatic way at SummerSlam 2024. In a moment that left the WWE Universe stunned, Dominic Mysterio kissed Liv Morgan moments after she retained the Women's World Championship at the biggest party of the summer. The kiss wasn't just a betrayal of Ripley. It was a symbolic blow to everything the pair had built together. To make matters worse, it came at a time when Ripley had just returned from injury and was preparing to reclaim her place atop the women's division. Since that moment, speculation has swirled about the future of all parties involved. Liv Morgan has been embracing the chaos, often taking subtle jabs at Ripley on social media, while Dominic has remained characteristically defiant. Ripley, meanwhile, has remained relatively silent until now. While recently promoting WWE's upcoming Crown Jewel 2025 event in Perth, Australia, Ripley appeared alongside fellow Aussie superstar Grayson Waller for a media tour. The two made headlines with their electric presence and hyped-up announcements, but it was Ripley's raw honesty during a casual interview that truly stole the show. During a fun word association game with Jacob Waddell of the West Sport, Ripley was asked to respond at the first word that came to mind when she heard the name Dominic Mysterio. Her answer? One blunt, biting word. Prick. The room fell into laughter and gasps, but Ripley didn't flinch. Her choice of words spoke volumes, far more than a long statement ever could. It was the first time she publicly acknowledged Dominic since the betrayal, and she made sure her message was crystal clear. This wasn't just a playful jab. It was a verbal dagger aimed straight at the heart of her former ally. Ripley's choice of language reveals that the wounds from SummerSlam are still fresh. The emotional weight behind the breakup of their on-screen relationship is being felt not just in storyline, but through Ripley's own fiery delivery. She's known for being unapologetically blunt, and this moment was no different. Fans online immediately reacted, with many siding with Ripley and praising her for speaking her mind. Memes flooded social media, with hashtags like #TeamMommy and #DirtyDom trending within hours. Some fans even speculated that Ripley's comment could signal a full-blown feud between the former partners in the coming months, something WWE creative may be eager to explore heading into major events like Survivor Series or even WrestleMania 41. The possibilities for the storyline are endless. Ripley is one of the most dominant forces in WWE's women's division, and her return to reclaim the Women's World Championship from Liv Morgan, especially now that Liv seems to have stolen Dominic, writes itself. On the other hand, Dominic's actions have opened the door for a more rebellious, villainous partnership with Liv, creating a new power couple dynamic on Raw. As the WWE Universe waits to see what happens next, one thing is certain. Rhea Ripley is not backing down. With one savage word, she reminded the world why she's one of the most ruthless and compelling superstars on the roster. Dominic Mysterio may have kissed Liv Morgan, but he's also made an enemy out of Mommy. And if history has taught us anything, crossing Rhea Ripley rarely ends well.